And I am pleased to introduce Captain Jesse Rose of Chatham Light Mussels and Midnight Hour.
All right.
Jesse has the fishing vessels Wide Load, which is the mussel boat, as well as Midnight Hour and Nemesis, where he catches sea scallops and surf clams. All right, so tell us a little bit about where you catch mussels.
And we're just right there, a couple hundred feet off the shore. There's mussels, and we go around in circles right there in front of the lighthouse and parking lot. And really short tows. We tow the rake for 30 seconds to a minute, and it's full. And we do a few of those, and it's mostly processing. They're pretty thick. They grow on a carpet, so we tow from here to the wall, and it's full. It's like they said in the video. They clump up together, and it's just like a big carpet of them when they set in. About 1.5 to 2 years are big enough. About 2 to 3 inches is a marketable size. Like when we process them on the boat, we process right where they grow, so all the small stuff goes right back over the side of the boat. And our machines kind of gauge them, so we get a good call to let those small ones back.
And Jesse's going to talk us through what it means to go harvest a mussel.
This is just a standard little 3-foot box dredge. We tow along the bottom. It rides flat on the bottom like a car, and it barely scrapes the surface. The blade's set down about 1/2 inch. That's about every 30 seconds to a minute comes back full.
So when the mussels come up, they look like this, right?
Yep, all clustered together with their beards all intertwined. There's some gravel and settlement and old shells and crabs and bottom life.
Looks like some seaweed there.
Yep, a little seaweed, barnacles.
And so what else happens on the boat besides dragging?
The guys, we go around in circles until we have a good, we try to do it 4 or 5 times, piles like that, and that's about our bushel limit for the day. We can fit 50 blue totes, which is our 100 bushels. So we load the boat 4 or 5 times, and the machine in the background, it's the first stage of declumping them.
Yep. So here's the wheel for the tumbler.
This is a hydraulic machine that's made out of stainless steel. It's got one barrel that's full of water with big fingers that go around, and it washes them, and then it comes out into that cage that spins, and that's where it kind of culls the smaller and the bigger and the shells. The smaller and the debris goes outboard, and the mussels come forward. So this is our production line. It's coming out of the purge barrels into a little conveyor belt, goes up the conveyor belt into our debiercer machine, it's called. And that has water to it, and it's full of stainless steel rollers that kind of, like a face shaver, the little beards get caught in the shavers, and it shaves the beards. It goes up the conveyor all messy and comes down onto the table ready for restaurants and dinner. They come out beautiful.
Join Chef Jeremiah Reardon of Red River BBQ to learn techniques for preparing these delicious and versatile shellfish.
If the mussel's closed, it's alive, okay? If it's open a little bit and you tap it and it closes back up again, it's still alive. If you tap it and it doesn't close up again, you don't want to eat it. What we're going to do today is the sausage has been cased and smoked already, so it's cooked. We're going to take the sausage, we're going to put it in a pot with a touch of olive oil, and we're going to get a nice sear on it. Caramelization. Everybody's familiar with why we caramelize things. So when the process of caramelization is bringing sugar out of any protein. There's natural sugar in any protein or any vegetable. When you get that to the edge, you create flavor. You create depth of flavor. So we're going to caramelize that. Then we're going to add in some of the leeks, some roast garlic, and some of the fennel. You fold in your raw vegetables after you sear the sausage. Then you put in your mussels, deglaze with a little bit of white wine. Let that reduce a little bit, so you want to get the alcohol out of it so it doesn't taste like you're eating a glass of wine. And then you hit it with some of the fumet. As soon as the mussels open, they're done. You're going to want to spoon those out into a bowl, and then you're going to stir in some butter. Check your seasoning with salt and pepper.
What about other techniques for cooking mussels?
Other techniques for cooking mussels. You could smoke them. if you wanted to. You could smoke them and pull the meats, and you can make a soup out of them if you like.
How would they go about smoking mussels?
Your grill at home. You could put charcoal briquettes down. Like say you have like a Weber, like the classic Weber, tub. Put your charcoal briquettes down, and then some smoking chips on top of it. And then you take your clean mussels, put them right on top of the grill, and then cover it, and they'll smoke right open. And then you just pull them out and eat them.
Okay.
Really tasty.
How long?
Till they open. Maybe mussels cook very quickly. Mussels are probably no more than 5 to 8 minutes max.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll get little rubber bands if you cook them too much.
Nobody wants little rubber bands.
Nobody wants little rubber bands.